Okay, we are live. Let me make sure everything is sweet, copacetic. I'm gonna make sure we're good. Want to make sure we funky. Want to make sure all the donuts are glazed out here. We want to make sure all of that is good. It's an inside joke, y'all. It's an inside joke. If you know, you know. Sorry about that, guys. We want to make sure we're good, and we should be live. I think we should be live.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are live. Yes, yes. One piece. Oh, what's going on, guys? It's the OP boys. We are back in the building. We're here another Saturday, guys. We're here for this new chapter until, well, we're on break next week, which is unfortunate. However, we are still here. We're still going to give you this good content. We got the new content here, 1093. We're going to talk about it today, okay? This is my boy, okay? Buggy D Newgate, part of the OP boys out here. What's good, my boy? How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm straight, man. I'm ready to talk about the chat. Honestly, I'm ready to talk about this.
I feel
Ready
you.
to
Yeah,
talk
let's
about
do it.
this. Before we start though, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, definitely comment down below, definitely share the video too. And guys, at 8 o'clock, we will be doing the anniversary episode, okay? It's a special episode which celebrates the 1 year of OP Boys, okay? Since it was founded earlier this year. I can't believe it's been a year, man. I really can't, bro. I really can't. Like, time goes by so fast. So definitely come through. And if you have any questions for us, we're gonna do a Q&A session too. Hopefully a lot of you guys come through so we can do that. So yeah, come through, chill with us, all that good jazz, okay? So putting that to the side, 1093, bro. Very straightforward chapter. We got
Yeah.
two. Well, we got major battles on all fronts. We got the battle between the Marines and Pacificas against like Setsumaru, Bonnie, etc. We also got the Straw Hats dealing with Kizaru. And on top of that, we got Zoro. Zoro versus I said Kizaru. I wish. Rob Lucci. Okay? And then we got the main event, Luffy versus Kizaru, as the title has it on the damn chapter. Now, my boy, like which part do you want to talk about first?
Uh,
So much happened. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, first of all, Luffy ate Kizaru's freaking light beam.
Yo,
Like,
which is
what the hell was
insane.
that?
Yeah, like how does his eyes just not blow out of his head like on some Mortal
I,
Kombat shit?
I
Like
don't
I
even
know,
know.
no, seriously, because I'm like, dude, who does that?
Other thing too, Luffy almost threw him into the ocean.
Yo, for real. Like he threw him farther than what Kizaru kind of jumped
Oh
last
yeah.
chapter.
Oh yeah.
Like that just goes to show you the strength that Luffy has in his giant form. Like,
By the way, just seeing like Luffy whip him around and then just seeing Kizaru be like, "Hey now,
hey,
be
buddy,
gentle with me."
please. This is my first time. You know what I'm
And it's funny,
saying?
I could just hear it in Kizaru's voice of him saying that.
Ooh, please. This is my first time.
Yeah,
What?
and also me and you were talking about how Luffy and Kizaru are kind of like playing with each other when they're fighting because they're not really taking each other that serious.
Right. They're not taking each other seriously. No, they're not. But with Kizaru, since he is an admiral, he is kind of doing more, he's being a little bit more rougher. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah,
and it's a testament though, and it's impressive because remember, Luffy Showboaty, he only really used the light Yagami sword when he dealt with Rayleigh. So now that he has to do this with Luffy, just goes to show you the growth
I'm
of
glad
Luffy.
I'm
You know
glad
what I
you
mean?
brought up the sword because as a matter of fact, Kizaru's cut him on his
Yeah, you got a good scrape. You got a good scrape. But
yeah.
like, what do you think that means though? Like, well, we know he's still vulnerable to blades still in Gear 5. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it is weird because it's basically a light blade, but like how does that cut? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
Well,
I
maybe it was
it's
like how he said when he ate the the blast, how it's hot. Maybe it's radiating so much heat that you could actually cut somebody with
so
it.
you mean like a lightsaber, basically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right.
basically.
I mean that makes sense though because even when Kizaru did the shadow clones, Luffy compared it to what we saw at Egghead mad chapters ago when we saw the
Oh yeah,
holograms.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's possible too. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Egghead is powered by Kizaru's fruit.
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised by that. So maybe that was a precursor or like a foreshadow of what we were gonna get or what we're getting now, which would be insane. You know what I
Real,
mean?
real, yeah, real quick. So, like we mentioned, Luffy versus, I mean not Luffy, Zoro versus Lucci. There we go.
Yeah.
We got a little brief glimpse of that, and I love how Luffy was asking, "Oh, do you need my help?" And Zoro's just like, "No, go, just focus on Kizaru."
Say, yo, don't worry about it. I got this. It's cool. But listen, and that's why I'm glad you brought that up because I gotta bring this up, man. Like, I don't know what's up with some of the fandom lately, but they've been acting like Lucci is
I
trash.
I don't pay attention to them.
Yeah, and I usually don't either, but it just kind of, but this particularly kind of bothers me because I'm like, bro,
Lucci's
no,
still a threat. The matter of fact that Zoro needs to take him out.
in King of Hell mode, mind you, he's
Yeah,
in King of Hell
exactly.
mode.
Yeah.
And now, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, and mind you, earlier he went to gear. Luffy went to Gear 5 to deal with Lucci, and
Yeah.
I feel like people are only so focused on how easily he beat Lucci in Gear 5. They're not really seeing the fact that
I mean,
he
did
had
we
to go to Gear
forget what
5.
he did to Kaido when he first transformed to Gear 5? He was basically doing the same thing.
Exactly. Exactly. So I just find it interesting that people see Gear 5 as this end all be all, like Luffy's dog stomping everybody. And I'm like,
Nah.
nah, that's not the case. I mean, look with Kizaru now. He is not dog stomping Kizaru. He's really not. He's really not. Now,
And
yeah, go ahead, bro.
real quick, we were talking before we went live also how we didn't see any hockey from Luffy
Yeah,
until he got the multiple clones lined up. And I said that
which was cool.
maybe because he the first time he used it against Kaido, he was just freaking hockey everywhere, just spewing everywhere.
Right,
And
right,
here it
right.
seems like he's got his hockey more under control.
Right, like he's conserving it for
Exactly.
short bursts, like you said. When he did the Dawn, I believe it's the Dawn Whip. I think that's when he used it.
The
Um,
booming Dawn stamp.
yeah, the Dawn Stamp. That's right. Which was cool. Because Kizaru did the Shadow Clone,
Yeah.
like Shadow Clones, and I was wondering if all of them can still hurt Luffy. I was wondering that, or
I'm
are they like
sure they
project?
can.
Yeah, because that's kind of OP for him to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only are they like clones of himself, but they're also clones that can hurt him.
And it
Yeah,
also does look like it does the same thing as the shadow clones where it just disappears once they get hit.
right. Like, right. And also in Dragon Ball Z too, where like the clones could actually hit you and it hurt.
Yeah,
You know,
that's right. That's right.
so that's the
Tien's actually one of them that uses that, right?
yes.
He uses that technique.
Yeah, he was the first one that did that. He was the first
Yeah.
one, which I thought it was. I thought it was Master Roshi for whatever reason, but nah, it was Tien that did it. But yeah, it's like the same concept here. So, and that's the thing, because if all of them have the same attack power as Kizaru, like Prime Kizaru, that's a problem. Like 20 Kizarus you're fighting with the same attack power. That's insane.
And they all have a sword.
Exactly. So it's just like that's super OP. You know what I'm saying?
So
And
the other thing that's been happening that's going on through this chapter too is remember last chapter Kizaru kicked Bonnie all the way down to where the Marines were at,
Oh yeah, I'm glad you
and
right. I'm glad you
we
brought that
see
up.
her aging all the Marines nearby. I guess it's just like one of those fruits that she could just use, if you're like in a certain area, like basically like a stand. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see. Right, right.
You gotta be like in a certain range of like her for her to be able to use her powers and stuff
Powers,
like
right.
that.
Yeah, because we've seen people like she had to get up close to people in order to do it. Like I know with Vegapunk, she got up close with him and touched him, and he turned into a little kid. You know,
Yeah.
so there's that too, like you said, and I wonder if she could do if she could awaken her ability too, like if she's able to do that. Because if she
Oh,
is,
speaking of Bonnie, I completely forgot to mention. Sentomara was there for the save to when she
oh
was.
yeah, Sentinel was still walking around. We got to talk about his durability too. Like now,
I
mind you,
think
it took a little bit for him to get up, but still.
I think he's done after that. After saving Bonnie, like he's. It even said he's like burned to a crisp.
Right. And I was just like, damn. He said, well, Bonnie, get out of here. It's
Honestly,
pandemonium
like
out here.
Sentu Sentomaro, I feel the worst for because he got used the most. You know what I'm saying? And then
hmm
nobody's really like, oh, let's go get Sentomaru. Like, oh, we need to go get him.
Right.
But
And
Vegapunk's
Vegapunk's
here,
like,
like, oh,
nah.
I need to go get Bonnie.
Right. In his TIE fighter, mind you.
Yeah, and it seems like everything's in play for for them to escape. They just need to get
The
Bonnie,
Pacifica's
cause
under control too.
and
Right.
that as well.
Right. So that's great. Like do you think he's gonna leave Sensamoru on the island?
Ah, I
That
want to
that'd be
say
messed up if he did.
I
Like
want to say no, but I'd be shocked if that happens.
yeah, like yo, I'm sorry, bro. You've been with me since day one, but I gotta. It's his body, you know what I'm saying? It's the father, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta leave you behind. Like that would be insane too. Like, and I think I forgot. I think it was Sanji that said it or something. He
Yeah.
said that yo, like Professor, like yo, you changed your whole demeanor. Like what's happening? You okay? And yo, dude was so determined to get Bonnie. He's like, yo, I gotta get her. She's a little girl. Like I have to go get her
You
before
know
we
what it
leave.
is? I forgot. I think it was Brago that said maybe he feels remorse for what he did to Kuma. That's probably why he's like, trying to save her and stuff like that.
Yeah, 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 because we don't know what happened. Not
Yeah,
really. I mean,
we
yeah,
still
we
don't
still
know what
don't know. Right.
happened.
We still don't know. All we know is he conducted an experiment to become what he is now, but we don't know why.
And
You know
then
what I'm
Bonnie
saying?
saw the reason for what he did, but we don't know yet.
hmm Which I really need to see what happened. Oh, and guy, what happened to the machine, the robot?
Oh,
We didn't see it here this time.
yeah, we didn't see it in this chapter, but we did get another big reveal at the end though.
Uh-oh. Let us know.
Our boy Jay Garcia showed up at the end of the chapter. I don't
Yes,
now
he did. He's like,
I don't know if he's still hiding or if he's on the island.
Let me go back. I think he is hiding still. Let me go see.
Because there's just
Uh,
it's hard to tell in the manga because it's just a blank space behind him.
hmm. I think he's hiding still. It looks like he's sitting.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm gonna assume until I'm told otherwise, I'm gonna assume
He's still
that he's
hiding
sitting.
on the ship. Yeah.
He's still hiding on the ship. Because he don't really have a reason to come out.
But it begs the question also at the end where Atlas was able to get all the pacifistas under control,
Right?
and she pretty much told him to eliminate every marine.
Which also begs the question. Will Jay Garcia will we see a reveal of his
Other
devil fruit?
other
Or other
thing,
well, yeah. Cause we know he's not a pushover. He's not just some regular old dude. You know what I'm saying?
and
Which he's not.
the biggest wild card of all of this is Blackbeard is somewhere nearby.
Mm. And how is he gonna pop up? Like I
I also feel as well somehow the Straw Hat Grand Fleet's gonna play a part in this.
right. But just going back to Blackbeard, I'm wondering if he's going to kidnap Vegapunk.
See, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know what he's exactly what he's here for. Maybe
Right.
I was thinking about this yesterday. Like, maybe it's Caribou. I don't know.
Maybe. or like I said, I was gonna say like maybe he's gonna take Vegapunk to mass produce new devil fruits.
that's a good one too.
I thought about that just now. Like I can see. I don't even know how the hell he would even learn of that,
Because
but
they already have pudding for the poneglyphs, so they really don't need
right,
anything else besides what you're talking about, which would be interesting. I don't know why he would need that, but that'd be interesting.
right, because that's the thing though, because now we seeing oh hold on, sorry, hold on a second, sorry about that. So because now we're seeing that I'm sorry. Now we see that Vegapunk has talked about devil fruits before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we still don't have a clear cut answer on devil fruits.
Right. But homie is the only one that has the answer to this. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
just like, what we gonna do? That's the only way that I see this kind of like unveiling with Blackbeard. That's the only way I can see him trying to take the reason of trying to take he said Whitebeard. Vegapunk. You know what I'm saying? Um bro, bro, I gotta see him back. I gotta see him back. Oh, my bad boy. Are you getting out of here?
Yeah, I gotta go.
All
I'll be
right.
back for the anniversary stream though.
I bet. So all right, so get out of here, man. Go do your thing. I'm gonna stay with the people for a few more minutes, then I'm gonna pop off out of here.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, brother. One love. Deuces. All right, guys, you're here with me for a few minutes. Sorry about that. My partner got to go get some grub. You know what I'm saying? So this chapter has brought up more questions than answers. Now, this was a straightforward chapter. Don't get me wrong. Uh, boy, still have a lot of questions. Like, why is Luffy only using haki in short bursts and not going all out like he did with lucci and kaido? That's still a question. Also, who gonna win this fight between Zoro and Rob Lucci? Honestly, it's more than likely it's gonna be Zoro because Zoro, unfortunately, is too OP. Like you're really gonna have to find great fights to challenge this dude. And Rob Lucci is one. Okay, Rob Lucci was the top villain in the I said CP9 saga. In Eni's Lot in Water 7. And not only that, he forced Luffy to go to Gear 5. So Rob Lucci is still a threat. He's always going to be a threat. He's still a threat. Now, so this is a great opponent for Zoro. This is a challenge for him. Okay? Mind you, Zoro's in King of Hell mode. Mind you, he's still in that mode to deal with Lucci. So Lucci is a prop. Okay? And like I said, what's gonna happen after the new chapter? After, the next chapter. I have no idea. Blackbeard is still around. We still have Blackbeard. We still have Jay Garcia out there. Something tells me it's going to be everybody versus Jay Garcia at one point. That's what I'm seeing because if the Pacificas are now told to destroy every Marine, Jay Garcia is in a Marine boat. I mean, so he will be attacked at some point. Now I can see Kizaru going in to protect him, but at the same time, Kizaru still has to deal with a Gear 5 Luffy. And I don't know how long Gear 5 Luffy is going to sustain. I don't know how long Luffy is going to sustain Gear 5. We don't know. Okay? But, like I said, we just have a lot more questions than we have answers. So, at the end of the day, guys, this was. I like this chapter. This was a cool chapter. It was a cool chapter. Like, I'm not going to hold you. The only. And it wasn't too short either. It was the decent chapter. Again, I just need an explanation of why Luffy is not going full haki mode like he in Gear 5 like he did how can I say this? When he fought Kaido and Lucci. That's my only question. Also, I did want to bring this up too. I don't know if it's just me, but BDN Law said this too. Shout out to you, my boy, if you're watching. He said this perfectly, and I definitely agree with this. Gear 5 is not enjoyable in manga form. It's not. It's more enjoyable in anime. So, for those of you that don't know, I was someone that did not like Gear 5, and I also made a video about it. But I will make an update video for this, okay? I will make an update video. So don't worry about it. Now, seeing the anime made me like it better, more than I used to. But I still have issues with Gear 5. I still do. This is one of the reasons why. Because Luffy doesn't take his fight seriously anymore in Gear 5. He really don't. He plays around a lot before he really like gets serious. Mind you, Kizaru's doing the same thing, but Kizaru is a admiral. He is a strong admiral. He's one of the highest powers. Okay? One of the highest powers. Luffy does not have time to play around. You know what I mean? So I just kind of wish Luffy would take this fight more seriously. Because Kizaru is somebody that can play around or whatever, but he's still going to play around rough. Look at what he did to Bonnie. Apparently, he kicked Bonnie very soft. And look what happened to her. The next chapter, she was out here bruised and broken. Not broken, but she was all bruised up. You know what I'm saying? So this is now we're talking about. So I really wish Luffy would just take the fight serious. Oh, excuse me, guys. And let me see if I can add anything else before I get out of here. Let me just make sure we got everything here. Because me and Buggy, I think we talked about everything mostly in this chapter. Talked about Kizaru, talked about Zoro and Rob Lucci. We talked about Blackbeard. We talked about Punk Records, or AK. We talked about Sentamaru too. Yeah, yeah. I think that's really about it. Yeah, that's really about it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, if I had to give this chapter like an actual score, I'd probably have to give it maybe after rereading it like 2, 3 times, I'm probably gonna have to give this an 8 out of 10. It wasn't like crazy, but it was cool. I liked it. I really enjoyed this. It gave us some questions. I mean, it gave us some answers, but more questions. And again, I'm gonna make a video about Zoro. I'm gonna do that because I feel like Zoro is too OP for the One Piece world, and I feel like that's Oda's fault. I think Oda made a mistake making Zoro too strong because there are at times when Zoro feels like he's stronger than his own cat. You know what I mean? He could be the Rayleigh of the crew, and um, Luffy is Gold Roger. That's possible. I don't know, but again, and I'm going to make a video about that. So stay tuned for that. And I'm going to make a video about Rob Lucci as well. Okay. It's going to be kind of crazy. I'm wondering how you guys going to feel about that video that I'm going to make. Both videos that I'm going to make, actually. Because I saw that you guys liked the Luffy video that I made about is Luffy ready to fight Kizaru or fight an Am? I see you guys like that one a lot. So I'm going to continue that. I'm going to make something like that with Zoro and Bob Lucci. So be on the lookout for that, okay? But other than that, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for coming through. Like, I really appreciate this. And also, guys, I want to remind you that we have an anniversary episode, okay? We're gonna celebrate the OP Boys Foundation. We started earlier this year, and it's been a year. It's just crazy. It's been a year, and me and Bucky are gonna celebrate it. We're also gonna have one of my other dudes come through. He's gonna be an official member of the OP Boys, so he's definitely gonna come through, say what's up real quick. And again, we're gonna have a Q&A section. If a lot of you guys come, we'll have a Q&A section. You ask us anything, okay? Anything. All right? Come in the chat, ask us anything. Also, if you want to ask me something in the comments that you want me to pull up in the live for the anniversary episode, let me know. And I'll definitely shout you out too. So whoever, drops a question, I'll shout you out. I'll read the question, and then we'll answer your question, okay? But with that said, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell. Definitely share the video. Definitely join the Patreon also as well. You'll get all full reactions of One Piece episodes, okay? All right. Now, guys, for One Piece stuff, this is where you come, okay? To the OP Boy. All right? All right. I love you guys. Deuces. Be safe. Have a good one, y'all.